Journalism is said to be a calling that only the bold can venture in, a calling learning to do more for the society. However, for Rachael Wainaina, journalism was not what she was born to pursue.
I was studying journalism, and I thought that I loved journalism because I thought that it would be fun to cover the stories and all that. But when I went to the field, I noticed it's all bad news,
As she struggled to educate herself, a bright future that needed courage and determination awaited her.
I went to the streets, I was hawking, I was doing lots of work. I sold insurance, I tried to do a lot of things so that I could raise school fees to go to college, which I did successfully.
Her fate changed when she landed on the crew of the movie The White Maasai. Little did she know that serving water to the director will secure her a scholarship to study film in the United Kingdom.
I was very close to the director because I was serving the director directly. So I learned a lot. I just came to learn that filmmaking is a lot of creativity, it's a lot of work. And that's when I said, I want this.
After 4 productive years, she returned to her country, ready to venture into the murky waters of being a film teacher.
Actually, there's a time in my life when I was very tired of teaching, and I knew I need to go to the next level, but I wasn't confident enough to say, now this is the time for me to leave. I was still working at Shantao. I had given my boss a guarantee of 5 years, and I had done almost 4.5 years, but I was like, I don't want to just be in teaching. I want to go into the actual film industry.
Putting the past behind her, she decided to venture into servanthood, concentrating her energies on helping the disadvantaged youths.
I met her when she was about to start her ventures in the film industry. She had a dream of empowering young people to become filmmakers, and tell African stories. And that was the same thing I was up to at the time. We just shot a movie called Leo. And just at the premiere, that's when I met her. She came up and she's like, hey, I love this movie. I also am into film. So we started a conversation. Since then, I've seen her grow leaps and bounds. She's been persistent. She's very consistent.
With the help of the US Embassy and other donor agencies, she managed to put up a school with only 40 students and 2 teachers. Her ambitious plan was to get impetus. 150 students graduated within the first 2 years. The success stories of her students provided her with a passion to continue with the goal of having 300 students to graduate. In 2013, she enrolled 50 students from Githurai estate who now have a different story to tell.
Somebody came up to me, like a youth leader from Githurai, and he told me there's so many youths here who are killing people. They're into drugs, they're into this and this. Can we distract them by giving them a course? He did not actually understand what kind of a course I teach. So I went and talked to the students, but on my way there, I looked at the infrastructure, I looked at the housing. I just felt so bad, and I just made up my mind. I'm going to do 2013 class in Githurai.
By the end of November, 200 students graduated at the Rainbow Ruiru Resort, having produced 10 short professional films. Her efforts reflect on Mark Maina, a beneficiary of the program and whose short film, Consigned to Oblivion, was feted at this year's Tigo African Awards.
I can almost attribute, the milestone I've gotten so far from Youth Film Platform, since it helped me gain exposure. I was selected for the class film to be director, and this film, we presented it to Lola Film Kenya, and from there I got a few connections, and also it helped me meet with the crew for the films that we've done after Youth Film Platform.
The film will now be adopted into a mini-series by one of the international media organizations. Her goal having been accomplished, hers was an ambition to go a step further. Being among the 500 students chosen for the Mandela Washington Fellowship came as a bonus in her life. Her goal took a slight turn And as soon as she jetted back into the country, she decided to help women not only in Kiambu County, but across the 47 counties.
We have not stayed so many months, but we have tried. Being helped by none? By Rachael. Anatusaidia sana na ametusaidia sana na wamama wanampenda sana.
The US Embassy adopted the Youth Film Platform School as she decided to fully venture with the Golden Vision initiative. What started as a passion, an idea, and a response to a greater calling has transformed into a noble cause that has been imprinted on many lives. This is Living the Dream. I'm June Karisa.